Good morning and welcome to A Child's Life. My name is Yolande Robinson and I'm here from Learn and Lead Educational Center. This week we're going to look at healthy sleep habits. I'm going to start off by telling you a story about Robert. When Robert was younger, he almost always bounced out of bed as soon as the sun rose. But by the time he turned 8 or 9 years old, you needed a crane to lift him out of bed. Now, in the first year of high school, he sits zombie-like in class and tries hard to keep his eyes open. If he had the option of taking naps in class, he certainly would. Around 4 p.m., just before training begins, he feels a surge of energy that lasts until 7. The energy often spikes back around 10 p.m. His parents have given him repeated reminders to go to bed, and they are ignored. The nightly bedtime battle is lost because he is wide awake on social media with his friends until midnight. He doesn't remember how flat out exhausted he was earlier in the day. And when the weekend comes, he takes the opportunity to sleep until noon to catch up for the sleep lost during the week. Does this sound familiar to anyone? Perhaps Melissa may sound more familiar. Melissa constantly insists that she is not tired when her bedtime comes. She rather fight sleep than go to sleep. As a result, she is often overactive, irritable, and argumentative. Her behavior transfers into the classroom. She is constantly fidgeting in class and is easily distracted. It has even caused one of her teachers to suggest that she may have ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. If Robert or Melissa sound like a child you are not alone. Children, like adults, often vary in the amount of sleep they need and how quickly they fall asleep, and how long it takes for them to fall asleep if they are awakened in the nighttime. So, what is it that causes some children to sleep less than others? There's a variety of reasons. The reasons generally fall under 2 categories, though, either biology or lifestyle. Like in adults, children can have sleep disorders as well. Lifestyle reasons can include lack of regular bedtime, too much TV watching or video game playing on tablets, a lack of bedtime routine, stress, etc. So how much sleep does a child really need? In general, school-age children need in the area of 9 to 12 hours of sleep per night. If your child wakes up easily in the morning, if they are wide awake and energetic and alert throughout the day, and if they can fall asleep within a period of 15 minutes to half an hour, chances are they're getting enough sleep. To the contrary, if it's difficult to wake up your child, they are constantly groggy and tired during the day, or they often have mood changes or lack of energy, chances are they're not getting enough sleep. Not getting enough sleep can affect their physical and emotional health, their memory, their concentration, the overall performance in school, and other activities, including sports, music, playtime, etc. It's important to note that it is quite common for a sleep-deprived child or adolescent not to realize that they're lacking in sleep. They may feel that their grogginess, their lack of concentration, irritability, and other related physiological and emotional reactions are just the way they are and not as a result of lack of sleep. They may not know what it really feels like to be rested. So, as a parent or caregiver that has a child who is having difficulty sleeping, what can you do? It's a good idea to stick to the same bedtime routine every night. Although there's nothing wrong with the occasional changes in routine, sticking as closely to a consistent bedtime routine as possible is beneficial to young children. Some children may have difficulty sleeping due to stress. Some children bring a lot of worries to bed. These worries may include problems at school with friends, test anxiety, illness, or stress in the family, and even fears about what they have seen or heard on the nightly news. If you feel your child is stressed, you may find that they have difficulty sleeping. Encourage your son or daughter to talk to you about any concerns or worries to help create a more restful night. Many children watch TV or play video games right up until they go to bed. It's a good idea to have a screen time cutoff time at least half an hour before bed. This helps to make the time in which your child prepares to sleep calm and relaxing. Entertainment is an additional stimulation that is not needed prior to going to bed. If you're trying to establish a bedtime routine with your toddler or young child, here's an example of one that you may want to try. Turn off the television or cease any screen entertainment activities at least 30 minutes before bed. Make a trip to the bathroom, to wash up, to use the bathroom, to brush teeth. Some children sleep well after having a warm bath. Change into comfortable pajamas for sleeping. Take the time to read a bedtime story to your child. If they are not ready for bed, give them the option of looking through a book independently until they are. Some children like listening to soft music or an audiobook before bed. Give them a final reminder to stay quiet in bed. And last but not least, say goodnight. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of A Child's Life. My name is Yolande Robinson, and I can be reached at connect@yolanderobinson.com.